Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back to Stickman Streams. We are rounds 7 and 8 of the second season of the F125 MyTeam career. Rounds 7 and 8. Imola and Monaco. So we're going to have a very up and down morning this morning. So Imola will go fine. It'll be good. I enjoy Imola. It's good times. Monaco, no. Just, nah. So, yeah. Brilliant. Stick with us. It'll be a laugh. Probably. Morning Storm. We're doing very well today. Very well. Happy it's Sunday morning. Happy I'm back here in the chair. It's great. How are you? Thanks for popping in. So, I did a bit of messing around during the week. As you can see, all the admin's already done. So we're straight into Imola. Excuse me, we're straight into Imola. I've actually played Breaking Point this year. I've actually played it during this week. On controller as well. Thanks. Thanks. And honestly, genuinely need that. Yeah, I've actually played Breaking Point on controller this week. After we had a commenter last week, or chatter last week, ask about whether you could be fast on controller. And it takes a lot of practice. Like loads of practice to be fast on controller again. And I'm certainly not as quick on controller as I am on wheel. But you probably could be. It's not as smooth, but I think you can be just as accurate. You know. Okay, so Imola then. Classic track, wet-ish quali, dry race, that's the important thing. 2 dry practice sessions, the ones we usually do, so good times. So we're changing out the engines, obviously we're a quarter of the way through the season, so where we can, we're changing the parts. There is no game I can drive any vehicle. I'm notorious for not being able to drive. Yeah. You'll be fine. You're fine. You're fine with practice. Yeah, it's not easy on controller because obviously you're just pushing the stick. Like you don't steer smoothly.
Ciao, hello,
you're just like jabbing the stick left and right. It's not nice to look at. Crash and turn 1 and you'll give me a £5. Okay. If I must.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
Go and give them a try, let's do it. Thanks, morning to you too. How are we doing today? So I've played around with, I did the admin, and I played around with the car, so the car's had a little change of sponsorship, nothing too drastic. Does feel weird doing it on a wheel now I've been playing a week on controller. Stops like hitting a tree, this thing. What's happened? We've got some work to do to find the pace, haven't we? Car is certainly faster than I'm giving it credit for. Right now, anyway. Have you tried turning on gyro on the controller? You can lean with the controller to help steer. Oh my god, that was a thing on the PS4, wasn't it? I'm sure they introduced that for the PS4. I haven't played it, like, done it recently. I haven't used it for the recent, like, games. I'm sure it was the PS4 it started on. I think. I'm not certain. Yeah, but that's like, for me, it's a really good idea, but it's quite strange. Or I remember it being quite strange. I remember it being difficult to, like, keep straight.
And that's it. Practice is officially
Maybe 'cause I'm
over.
lazy.
Until
that
next
doesn't
time,
bode well, does it?
goodbye.
Yes, 4 seconds off the pace. Matt, I'm okay this morning, just tired. How are you? Yeah, I'm alright. Happy to be here. In my happy place. Of course, we've just got softs left. That's fine. Run the 2 practice programs. And then we'll get into it. Right, come on, Ben. Focus up. Let's go. Love it. PS1. Tearing through the corners. If it was on PS1, my mum would have loved playing Crash Bandicoot because she just moved the controller around rather than actually moving him with the D-pad. So she might have lived a bit more. Certainly struggling for pace at the moment, aren't we? Car is so much faster than I'm giving it credit for. That's good though. Job done. Just job done. Crash into launch trial and give you 50 quid. Done. Take out both Ferraris and Max, and I'll give you 100 quid. Oh, you're making this. It's too tempting. It's too tempting. Way too tempting. I'm giving out money for free. Right off the bat, although we've got a few cars behind us as well. Hopefully, he dives into the pits. That'd be nice. Work up. There he goes. That's good. Let's go. Right, clear track ahead of us. Solid couple of laps. .3 off the pace. We're ready. lot to gain in the last 2 corners. Look at it. Apparently we can't. Terrible. Oh no. Doesn't bode well, does it? Come on. This is better. This is better. Working the car a bit harder. Missing that apex. We lost a lot of time through those final 2 corners. I'm driving the car like it's still the worst on the grid. Morning, Chloe. How are we? Thanks for popping in so early. Thanks for all of you, to be fair, for popping in so early. Appreciate it. It's a Sunday morning. The one thing I have heard about this game actually this week is there's an update coming tomorrow where they're changing how the AI cars run through all the corners. So they're going to be faster on the entry to corner and slower on exit. It's supposed to be more in line with how they actually drive in real life. So all those front wings that I lose because they brake very early, that shouldn't be a thing anymore, because they're going to be sort of more in line with how I drive. Dealing with a screaming child. Ooh, this early in the morning? No thanks. Absolutely not. It's too early for that. Yeah, so I'm very excited because I should be saving my team money by not losing as many front wings. Should be. That's the key. That's cold. Okay. Yeah. Well, luckily, don't have to deal with it, so I can't. Sorry. Good luck. I mean that. Good luck. Okay, so we're better on tyre wear than they thought we were going to be, and we're a lot quicker than they thought we were going to be as well. So, promising. So let's go for quali.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as
We're
free
still well off
practice
the
is
pace,
over.
though. Nearly
However,
2 seconds off the pace. Two seconds off the pace. So maybe I shouldn't expect as much from this race as I was. I was hoping to keep our streaks of podiums alive, but it doesn't seem to be that way at the moment. Unless we can pull something magical out at quali, which I doubt. Let's see. The rain is falling, but it should be too late to affect the lap, which is good. P5. P5. I'm impressed. I'm surprised, but impressed. That's amazing.
well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't
Fifth and
worry,
eighth on the
we'll
grid.
be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Lando is obviously well ahead of everybody else, because obviously him and that Red Bull are a bit OP at the moment, aren't they? Sorry, that was a bit loud, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll sort me out. Okay. So, race. It's supposed to be cooler. What a beautiful sound, yeah. Is that the one with the fishies? It is, yes. Where is he? There he is. Wait. Look, there he is. Yeah. Yeah, fishies. Yeah. Need it. I don't need it, but I do need it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Like, it's just lemonade, but it's so good. Where were we? Oh, cold out the fridge. Ooh. Oh, Rio, honestly. Yeah. What a community we've built. Okay, so race. 32 laps, Imola. That feels like a long race, but it is a fast lap, so kind of evens out. Summoned me from the kitchen with that can opening. Yeah, I like that. I'm a fan of that. Drinking original for the first time in years. Not sure I like it. No, just no. Right, come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, Rio punches like that for me. Yeah.
Welcome. Let's run you through the
You
driver
know me
grid
so
order
well.
for today's exciting race.
Oh. Again,
Oscar
I know we've
Piastri
got
lines
millions
up
of
on
people
pole
watching,
position,
but if there's anyone
just
from
ahead
Monster
of George
watching,
Russell,
you want to give
who
us a
starts this event
sponsorship,
from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have
I'm right here.
Leclerc, Alpmere, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Norris.
Did you really need to say
Sonoda,
sir?
Coulthard,
Just going to turn that down just a
and
touch.
Alex Albon. Sainz, Antonelli,
Chaotic.
Pierre
You've
Gasly, Dewar,
fully like turned me on to chaotic now. Not turned me on to chaotic, but you know what I mean. Like,
and Fernando
it's now
Alonso.
like one of my go-tos,
Behrman,
and it is
Paget,
directly your
Bortoleto,
fault.
and
Yours.
Liam Lawson rounds off the
Directly.
grid. Now it's time to and alongside
Yeah, that's a
today,
wild
Matt
sentence. I'm
Ford
sorry, I
Spencer,
don't.
but big on comments. Anthony
Sorry.
Davidson, hello. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver?
Right, start flapping your
This
gums.
is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix, which means there's a lot of very important people here behind the scenes. I'd love to give them a strong result to watch today, plus a good result might make my post-race meetings a little bit easier.
Oh, mightn't it? Oh, well, that's good for you, isn't it? Oh, god damn it. Right, medium, hard. Delete that stint. Okay, I shared this one with my sister yesterday. I like the taste of that one. Yeah, it's good. It's like a party in your mouth. It's fabulous. Also a wild sentence. Okay, so we're going to do our usual. I know we're starting quite high up, and attacking is generally a good thing. However, because we're now in a car that can fight, realistically can actually fight at the front, I want to be as racy as possible towards the end of the race. I know I can push harder on the hard tyres for a bit longer, so I'm hoping that will kind of bring us forward a bit, and then we'll have some clear, in theory we'll have clear air when we switch onto the mediums, meaning we can push a bit harder and both defend and attack if we need to. That's the plan anyway. Run a little bit more fuel. Okay. So, yeah, swiftly moving on. What the hell did you miss? Nothing. Good morning to you, but you missed nothing. You don't need to go back and watch it again. Unless, you know, you're into that, which... Right. Here we go, Imola. We're on the alternate strategy. Struggled to get away from the line, to be fair. It's going to take us a couple of laps to get these tyres up to temp. I said we were on the alternate strategy. Turns out everybody's running the hard tyres. So my plan isn't really going to come to fruition, is it? That's alright. It's alright. It's alright. We're fine. Lando is very racy behind us.
DRS now enables. DRS
He's going to have... We're not going to give the position up to him. We are going to be fighting, seeing as he's on the same strategy as us. We are going to be fighting. 2 seconds behind Sir Lewis, who I'm determined to get in our car next year. .4 to him now. We're catching, taking great big chunks out of him. We're officially holding everybody up now. This would have been so much better if I could have Jarno Trulli in the car, not Jarno Opmit.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Just keep pushing.
Yeah, well, what are you meant to do? Pete's sake. So like, that is going to stop happening from tomorrow, oddly enough. But that sort of thing is going to stop happening. Bye.
Mind that front wing. It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Where they're actually faster into a corner. What's happened to my microphone here?
Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.1 seconds.
Anyone want a child? No thank you. That update really cannot come fast enough, can it? For me.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Oh, that's brave from Storm, that. Very brave. Yeah. That's kind of the reaction I was expecting, really. We just don't have any straight line speed. plummeting down the standings. Come on.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by...
There's just no defence. There's no defence. Well, at least you can keep him occupied, Storm. Just teach him Afrikaans. Didn't really want to go through there, but... How are they still catching me? Like I'm nothing. It's quite... I mean... It is quite similar. Ah, morning, Shadow. How we doing? Come on. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. He says, dragging the car through the gravel. We are genuinely okay.
The car ahead starting to
We're
create a gap.
kind of
Just starting
fast
to pull
enough.
away from us now.
We're not going to be up the front fighting, that's for sure. Slight wing damage. But we're okay for now. We're okay for now. We're right where we are. Excited about the update tomorrow. Yeah, you say that. There is, I heard, whisper of a update coming that's supposed to be coming tomorrow to bring the AI cars more in line with how they actually drive. So they're going to be faster into corner entry. They're going to be faster in corner entry, so obviously braking later, and slower on the exit. So hopefully I will be losing less wings. Yes, yeah, on F1.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
Obviously, I'm driving. My standard setting is lose time. So we've got, what, 8.5 laps until the pit. Coming in lap 18. And then we need to make an impact in this race, because at the moment we're not. Apart from giving other people points, that's all the only impact we're making in this race. Oh, I'd be mad, but you are 100% correct.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.7 seconds.
Our pace is kind of in line with Lewis's. I know we've slowly lost to him. But at least he's not storming away like everyone else seems to have done. Well, he will do now, because I'm driving like a moron. Wanted to get up and be productive this morning, but Sheldon has other ideas. And you can't move the cat. So everybody knows you cannot move the cat. Plus, why would you want to be productive? Heinous crime. Yes, it is. I may not like cats, but I still know the rules. Whatever you're imagining, Storm, it would be worse.
To the car in front, 1.7 seconds.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. We're closing in on Lewis now. No, it's Oscar. Oh, God. His mediums are falling away.
Gap to your teammate behind, 6.5
Right,
seconds.
6.5 back to David. Yeah, David. $1.3 up to Oscar. Come on, let's go. Hello, sideways. Right, in goes Oscar. In goes David.
Okay, David's in the pit lane. David in the pits.
Lewis has pulled half a second on us. That's Fernando out of the session. Yes, I use Auto ERS. Mainly because I would forget about it. Leave it on hot lap or something stupid. And then never have any. Or not use it at all. I would just completely just not be of any use. So at least with the auto stuff, I know it's being used. Maybe not as efficiently as possible, but at least it is being used.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Okay, Lewis has turned his car up, obviously. He's pulled out a second on us over that last lap. That makes sense.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead.
Just set them, yeah, so auto setting to whatever settings you want. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. I mean, it is mad because I've got like all of the buttons on the front. So I'm pretty sure I could tie one of these buttons to be like a clicker left and right for... You know, same thing, like hot lap, medium and whatever. Maybe I'll look into that this week. I'm also going to leave it up to them to decide whether I need a new wing or not. At the moment I can't really tell.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
I am pushing. I've been pushing for 18 laps, mate. Well, 17, technically. don't have force feedback. That must feel so strange. Must feel so weird not having force feedback. Push harder though. Okay. Immediately crash. Get out of the way. Boy.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Didn't lose too much time there. Lewis lost a lot of time to him.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
We did well onto the limiter there. Quick little slurp because I'm not shaking enough.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew.
If you can
there,
Mark
mate.
Webber it and flip the car, I'll give you 250 quid. Okay then. Let's go.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Right, so we've got David right behind us. But we've got the tyre advantage. So I'm just going to bring these in nice and gently. Pardon me. Does that amount go up if I Mark Webber it off the back of David Coulthard? Getting the blue flag so I lose a position. Have to redo it all over again. No, I'll just assume that it's not me. Because I'm too fast. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. Wow.
Antonelli's in the pits.
And we've done Hamilton as well. What an undercut. Hey, 500 quid is 500 quid, you're right. Man's got that YouTube money, hasn't he? I know that Lewis is going to be very racy. That's how racy Lewis is going to be. We just don't have an answer. That's the problem. We basically stood still. How does he get out the corner so fast? Those the other cars? If we could go forwards, that would be fabulous. All I saw is £1,000. That's all I saw. Let's leave it in third. Certainly reduces spin, doesn't it? Just say to the car that you want to go forwards and it'll let you. Well, apparently, unless we're running some kind of barn door on the back of the car, I don't see why we're so slow. Hi-ho, silver away. Oh, okay, there we go. That makes more sense. Hi-ho, silver away. It's the extra paintwork. Yeah. Let me just take it back to just carbon. Just take all the paint off. No paint, no sponsors, nothing. Just carbon. That's all we could afford. We just went into B&Q, like, give us pink, blue and white. I don't care what kind of paint it is, just give it to me. We've painted it with that super hard wearing gloss that they use when they build new houses. You know, the stuff they use on the woodwork. Pretty sure there's some track limits. Dulux, yeah. Five coats of one coat. Dulux, we've upped the share price of Dulux by like 50%. Just with the amount of, I was going to say food, paint we bought. Also food. Insert the George Russell clipper carbon file tapping a car, yeah. One coat. Why does it feel like, I feel like we're flying, and Lewis is just like, oh no, I'll turn it up a little bit. Oh, he's gained a tenth. I'll turn it up a little bit. Oh, he's oh, another tenth. Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit. So it's 1.2 as I exited the final corner. That's 0.4 of a second we've lost. Going in a straight line, we've lost 0.4 of a second. There's so much paint on this car. PC. Come on, Hülkenberg. Give me the swine. They are pretty good at getting out of the way, aren't they?
That gap ahead, please. 1.9 seconds.
They do dive out the way. Yeah, to be fair, Hülkenberg, I wouldn't say he really slowed us up, but he could have done us a favour and given us the old DRS, couldn't he? That would have helped me lose less than 0.4 of a second down the straight.
About the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
That's what we're 2 seconds back to Kimi, so we're okay back to Kimi. I think we can hold that pretty stable. .1. They're holding each other up now. That's what we need. My manhood is like Bigfoot, elusive and surrounded by dense forest. Get him, Oscar. Stay with him. Come on, Oscar. I hate that you're so accurate about my manhood. Oh, yeah. As you're probably about to see in Monaco, street circuits do not do me a favour. Well, that specific street circuit does not do me a favour. I don't know why Oscar's struggling so much. His tyres can't be that bad. Unless he's going to...
Okay, you're within 1 second of the car ahead. Get ready to use DRS for the overtake. Gap to your teammate behind, 8.9. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
I mean, ouch. I think what I've done... Let's have a look. Firstly, okay, so I've gone to the inside and I've just... I mean, he has plenty of space, does he not? Does he not? Does he not have plenty of space? Look at where he's steering. That's an attempted murder. That is what's just happened there. Attempted murder. Look at where he is steering. He is going left, right? And look at how much space he's got on the right. You're after contact. Steering left. Steering left. Steering left. Steering left. We're not in contact now, and he's steering left. That is attempted murder. I've been taken out. I've been taken out there. Look at me. Sailing off into the... Look at that. Oh, dear. Look at me there. Look. Okay, so let's watch it. Let's be impartial. Let's be fully impartial. Right, so... I'm alongside, right? Let's go out. Oh my god, Ben. Get a grip. Okay, so he's giving me plenty of space there. There's loads of space there. No arguments there at all. At all. I'm now, well, 2/3 of a car length in front. I've got loads of space. And I'm now drifting across. I'm not going to say anything. Let's just watch the attitude of the rear of Piastri's car. Just watch the attitude of the rear of the car before we make contact. It's like Piastri into me. Look! Chloe, you've missed our first retirement. Look at this, look. Piastri, whack. I might as well be on an open lobby online. I can't believe that. Devastated. That's it. You know, I had that when I was crashing. I had that of like,
Here's the checkered flag.
oh my god, I've made a massive mistake here. I've made a huge mistake.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join
He
us for
knows
more
too
exciting
much.
Formula One action very soon.
Yeah. You say that Lando was better. I said he's OP. I did say he was OP. Oscar Piastri. I said Lando Norris is Oscar Piastri. That's what I said. Lando Norris is OP. He got a penalty for that, but wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Come on. See? He got a 10-second penalty for that. For being a scumbag. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. It's not deserved. He did nothing wrong. 10-second penalty for being a scumbag. That's the penalty he got. I bet if you go up to the, you know, the official report thing they release, that form that you see on Facebook sometimes, that's 100% what it's going to be. After investigation into Oscar Piastri, deemed worthy of 10-second penalty for being a scumbag. Absolute scumbag. Can't believe it. Fan bonus is lost. Aww. Well. I'm glad it wasn't my fault. I'm glad I've not been responsible for that. I'm annoyed because we were still in for some like okay points.
Make sure to stop by the assign upgrade screen when you get the chance.
So, yeah. Okay, we're ahead of McLaren by 15 points. I'm not going to increase that this race. You have a 10-second time penalty for the last incident. Honestly, though, 10-second time penalty for attempted murder, that's pretty good. Clip that, send it to Oscar and call him a scumbag. Yes. Yes, we can. Performance rivalries. That's helpful. What? Okay. Alright then. I'll have to have been your fault as much as the next person, but that's straight up skullduggery. Yeah. I had that, you know, that sinking feeling you've got where I've just drifted across too much. I had that, and I'm so glad that it wasn't my fault, because the ribbing would be endless and rightfully deserved. So yeah, I'm glad it wasn't my fault, entirely my fault. I did say that Norris is better than him, so maybe it was my fault. Okay, so let's have a look. What's going on? Let's have a quick check. Doing all that. That's fine. We've got nothing left to research. We're probably developing as much as we can at the moment. Why is it all paused? Don't insult Max. Insert that radio from a shooter. Oh yeah, the old Call of Duty. Mission accomplished. Why is all of our development paused? Don't like it. That's what we got. What can we do? We need to get those fan bonuses back. He'd take you out so badly you'd be thrown from your rig. Yeah, I would feel it. I'd feel it tomorrow. Okay, so... Good job he's retired. You need to work on the drag and weight distribution of the car. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I keep banging on about, because it's honestly the best thing that's going to happen to me. This update is going to work wonders for me. It's just going to bring them sort of more in line with how I drive, which is obviously beneficial for me. A, I will lose less front wings, and B, I won't be left behind quite so much. On the straights, if they're slower out the corners, which I am, then hopefully we'll be able to fight a bit better, especially on the long straights like there, where Lewis just pulled out a 4/10 gap on the straight, which isn't really a straight, but it's a straight. Monaco, your favourite. Oh, I just want to not be here. RuPaul Racing. Okay. So, Monaco. I'm just going to do a Piastri. I'm going to send Piastri into the barriers. He's going to see the Shadow Realm. The problem is that the Monaco track, right, the actual physical track, I do quite enjoy. It's just it's just way too tight. Oi oi. like the track is okay. Like the chicane, I like the chicane. I love the swimming pool section. I love that fast, and you've got to be fast and precise in that. I get that, but it just doesn't work because you can't overtake. There's no option to take a risk. Like you literally cannot take a risk because it will go wrong and you're out of the race. That is my problem with Monaco. Monaco Grand Prix, did a race on F125, went straight on and locked up at the same grid. Yeah, it's just like, I know it makes it difficult, and it's supposed to be difficult. Like it's not meant to be easy, but there comes a point when it's no longer difficult. It's just boring. And I know it's not a hot take anymore because a lot of people agree. Monaco is boring. It's boring. I don't understand how you can look at some tracks in the world and be like, no, they're too dangerous to race on, and yet we come here. Oh, God. Okay. Right, focus up. Come on. Let's do it. The Snore Fest. Let's go. Okay. I'm here. I mean, when I mark Webber off the back of David Coulthard into the ocean, you won't be saying that, will you? It would be a hell of a shot to do that, wouldn't it? No, I know what you mean. It's not a dangerous track. Wow. Stop everyone at the hairpin. Yeah, and disqualify everybody. That is literally the only thing you can do, isn't it? Track acclimatization. How did we not activate DRS in all zones? No idea.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us.
Yeah, no, I just find it. It's just not interesting. It's just not interesting. And I get like the slow motions of them being centimeters, millimeters from the walls is all exciting and all of that. Max's advice to Lando: send it into the pit wall. Okay, Storm, thank you. Oh, what was that? I don't know. Something about Monaco being boring, probably. Oh yeah. So it might be exciting seeing all the slow-mos of them, you know, millimeters from the walls and whatnot, but That's not anything to do with actually racing, is it? Didn't cut that corner at all. Do a lap in reverse. That and the fact that I'm just rubbish around here. I'm not consistent enough to be quick around here. Oh,
Okay, that's the test over, but I'm afraid we didn't get what we needed. We're going to have to run it again.
if every racetrack was the same, it would be boring. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. I'm just going to count this as hydration because, yeah. Look at all that red. All that red shots. Where's me? I'm not saying every racetrack should be the same. I'm just saying that if you've got cars that are as big as these cars are, they need to be able to race side by side. Unless Oscar Piastri is driving the car, in which case, do not recommend racing side by side. That will end in some amount of tears. Average 131.2. Why should every track be the same challenge? Because at the end of the day, I wish I had some rear grip here. Every track is the same challenge. So 23 out of the 24 races are the same challenge. And even if you take out all the street circuits, it's still, what, I don't know, 15 just off the top of my head. I am fighting a losing battle with these tyres here. Except they're not. I mean, they are. Straights and corners, the elevation changes. Yeah, the corners change, but if you want to break it down to the same sort of challenge, they are. Like, the severity of the challenge changes, but in their basic form, yeah. Because they are threads of tarmac on the globe. I know that this, like I said, like the severity of the challenge changes, but when you talk about why should every track be the same, like when you look at them just as what they are the same. I'm not saying that every track is the same. I'm just saying when you take it back to its absolute rawest form, every racetrack is just a thread of tarmac across the globe, isn't it? Corners change, runoffs change, obviously. I'm not going to lie. Sliding this through here is quite fun at the moment. It's when you start putting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cars on a track, that's when we get the excitement. If those cars can't race, as we've seen at Monaco for insert correct number of years here, as viewers, where's the excitement? Wrong button. That one. Of course I've got front wing damage. I'm in the car. Okay. Jesus.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
And I completely agree with you. I do. I completely, wholly agree with you. The reason I watch, well, the second reason I watch F1 is to watch the best drivers in the world do what they do best. Because it's poetry in motion. 100% it's poetry in motion. But, like I say, like we've seen with Monaco in the past, what is the point in having 20 cars on track when they just follow each other around?
Now, if you ask anyone
And when
who's
it's more
raced here,
beneficial for
they'll
you to
tell you
just follow the
nowhere
car in
the
front,
world is
like,
more
is that really what we're going for? Is that really what we want in Formula One? I don't know the correct answer. Nobody, well, I don't know. Maybe someone knows the correct answer. I don't know it, that's for sure. I've just got an opinion. And opinions are like arseholes. Everybody's got one. Doesn't mean mine's correct. Pig zero that, didn't I? Fastest middle sector of anybody, though. P3. What is the point in having 20 cars on track when only 4 can realistically win? I mean, I get that. I think that's a slightly different argument. Where's David? Because that's the difference between a single make series and the ability to develop your own cars. And that's always been Formula 1's downfall, isn't it? Is realistically, after the first few races, there's only 4, 5, 6 cars that can win the championship. Or drivers that can win the championship. Do a karting race around the track. What, with all of the drivers in it? All of the drivers from F1, F2, F3. Do F3? I don't know. I don't know. "39 laps. Try not to panic or get impatient." He literally does not know who he's talking to, does he? Warning, control, alt, defeat. Doing okay, I guess. Yeah, we're doing alright. We've had a DNF this morning. Our first DNF at Imola. Didn't go well. We got turned into a wall and lost the front end. So, yeah. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Okay. So, Monaco. P3 on the grid. Just woke up. Good for you. Good for you. 9:30 on a Sunday morning. 100% my fault too. Yeah. I mean, I just shouldn't have been on track, really, should I? If I'd not been racing, I wouldn't have crashed. So P3 on the grid at Monaco, which shocked and surprised. Let's hope I can keep it up. If I hadn't have insulted Oscar, that is 100% true. I did insult Oscar, so it might have been my fault.
Once again today, home to the world famous Monte Carlo Casino that first opened in 1863. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like.
Yeah.
Charles Leclerc
Yeah,
lines
if
up
I'd just
on
been
pole
nice to
position,
everybody,
and Lando
I
Norris
wouldn't
lines
have
up
ended up in the
alongside.
wall.
Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Opmir,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Look at that.
and alongside
Right.
me today, former Formula One driver and former world champ.
That's a bit misleading.
Right, this track needs a lot of downforce, so it won't have as much top speed. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more effective than normal. Try
it?
to make the most of it in the race and quali. if
Is
you
it
can.
though? Hard, medium, medium. I mean, strategy is where it's at in this race, isn't it? We can't do much overtaking, so you kind of want to be... Can I look round? Yes, but I can't see a thing. Probably for this specific reason. You ideally want to be on a different tyre, don't you? So that you're out of sync of the people around you. However... Okay. So we'll go hard, medium, medium. We'll run the car as it is. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. We need a good start. Okay. First couple of corners down. Exactly the kind of start we needed. Probably could have been more aggressive into turn one. But I feel like that's how you end up with missing front wings, isn't it?
Okay, DRS is now available.
We're going to do our best to stay with Lando. Pounce on any opportunities we might get. Because that is the only real way of making positions here, and is if he makes a mistake or if we're better under traction somewhere. Got to be able to position the car in a attacking nature. MyTeam career is more complicated. It is a lot more complicated. There's a lot more to it. There's a lot more depth to it now. But it's not, you know, it's not too complicated. Once you've played it a bit and you've got, you know, a basic understanding, it's pretty good. It's not the depth of the F1 Manager games, obviously, but it's still pretty in depth, and it's nice. It's a nice, like, added bonus, really. Whereas sometimes when I'm playing, like, especially on stream, and I'm doing all the admin stuff between races, there are sometimes it feels like it's too much, because it's not, you know, hugely interesting to watch, I imagine. So there are times when I'm doing it and I think this is dragging, you know, it's dragging. But I think if you were just playing it yourself, it's a nice little break between races, really. Charles is gone, yeah. He is on his way home. What is he, 2 seconds up the road from Lando? Yeah, Charles is gone. He is checking out. Yeah, give it a go. Give it a go. You might find it's a bit too much. Obviously, it depends on what you enjoy. But I'm sure there's the option you can turn off some of the stuff, if you know what I mean. So you can tailor the experience to you, I guess. That's the joy, isn't it?
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Shock. Charles come off the pace quite a bit, hasn't he? Now what? I suppose he's still 2 seconds up the road from Lando. Argument for track limits definitely there. Yeah, he just wants to get back home. Not that he lives far from here. Come on, we need to get after. We need to get after Charles. 3 seconds up the road now. See if we can make an impact into his lead. Again, probably shouldn't say impact. Abandoned it. Too inconsistent with.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 16.6 seconds.
Yeah, it is difficult. It's a hard trace to rack at. Hard track to race at. And I would abandon it. But there's nothing to replace it with, unfortunately. And if I just abandoned the race, the ridicule I'd receive would be outrageous. So, yeah, that's not really an option for me. You can only play on controller. Yeah, it's the age-old, like, you just have to jab the stick, don't you? You can't drive smoothly. Not that I drive smoothly, but you know what I mean. Oh, 2.5 seconds now. Pulled out a 2-second gap to Lando. Let's just drive a bit smoother. Just work the car less. Easier on the throttle. Try and use the momentum of the car to get us round. I'm coming, Charles. I think it can be fun. Yeah, I mean, if you can get into your groove, then it's like everywhere, isn't it? Once you're in your groove and enjoying it. like I always say, like I'm just far too inconsistent to find any sort of groove here. And that's my problem. Certainly gonna have to stay off that left-hand curb coming out of the swimming pool section. Otherwise I'm gonna see that wall up close. A bit like that. 50% race distance, yes. Consistently inconsistent. Yes, yes I am. My consistency is in my inconsistency. Leclerc has clearly got our number here, hasn't he? He's just fast when he needs to be. Good at vibes at any track, no pace. I don't have any vibes or any pace.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
Yes, there you go. I lied. I do have a little bit of pace. I have to be nice to him just in case his engineer comes on the radio and just is like, go and take him out. Go and take him out. Go and take him out. He was nasty to you. Go and take him out. You tell Norris to go and take him out. Now. Come on, we're closing. Just.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
No. I don't even know what I did there. Just unsettled the car. through turn 1. Maybe going across those curbs a bit too aggressively. Bit too much power, I guess. Kill confirmed. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. That's what I usually hear. In at the end of next lap. Wow. That was ridiculous. I'm a little bit on edge at the moment. I can really feel the monster doing its business. So much so that I can see the door to the room out of like the corner of my left eye. I am certain that that door is opening and closing by itself. Like, I'm certain of it. Yeah, speaking is difficult for me. Just full of adrenaline and hatred. Come on. We're going one further than Leclerc. That's me peeking through from the hallway. Do you know what? I'm literally just waiting. I'm just waiting for like the hand to come around the door and just like. Well, it might make good content. Would not be good for my underwear.
David's coming in for his stop now.
Honestly, at the moment, everything is difficult for me. Yellow. It's going to cost us a bit back to Lewis, but that's fine. Just remember that this is so slow coming through here. $37 miles an hour, you're barely moving. Don't try and make us believe you wear underwear. To be fair, if something like peeked round the door, we'd have content for weeks. Weeks. Genuinely, like.
Happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Oh, yes. Speaking of content, I actually pulled my finger out yesterday and sent some of my saved videos to Craig so we could put them on the TikTok. I've been threatening to do it for like 6 months. Me drive a van? Nah. Lewis is one stopping. It's got to be. Gonna have to up the pace. Make sure he can't. Well, make sure he can, but make sure it doesn't affect our race too much.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Thank you. Gonna need to make sure that we're well ahead of Lewis before that second stop comes in. Oh, he's pitted. Maybe he isn't one stopping.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
There we
Gap
go.
to your teammate behind, 35.7 seconds.
We are in command of this race now. Something weird is happening. Don't look outside, you'll see pigs flying. Something very strange is going on here. Usually Martin that drives a van full of sweets. Not that we're suggesting anything about him. Oh, Martin does like his sweets, so it might be a big old, you know, Ford Transit construction thing. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Tinnitus. Can you say tinnitus? House made of sweets. I've been to Martin's house. Can confirm he hasn't eaten it, so it is not made of sweets, unfortunately. And I don't think he knows much about construction, so it'd be weird for him to be building something. I might be wrong though. I've never really asked him how his construction skills are. Martin? How are your construction skills? Probably better than mine. If he was going to build a house, it would be made of pasta. Watching you race in Monaco here made me think about, oh god, not the time to be reading chat, Ben, not the time to be reading chat. Yeah, go for it. I saw race calendar, so I assume you mean you're going to like keep it on the race calendar. Go for it. The only way you ever get used to it or get to like it, I suppose, is by doing it. He's great at construction, first 70% of the job. That is very true. I forgot about his Minecraft thing, I guess. Or his... I don't know what you'd call it. Shortfall. Oh no, he's not here now, but when he watches this back, he will, he won't be able to say anything, will he? So, you know, go nuts. Be respectful, of course, but... Right, so, quick race recap, update. I've got to pay attention, so I'm doing it for myself. So, you know, talk amongst yourselves and all that. So we started third on the grid. We were hesitant into turn one, didn't want to cause an issue or lose any more body parts because Craig had just tear us to shreds, so we didn't body parts. We didn't want to lose any more carbon fibre. And what we've done is we were able to get past Lando. And then we were sort of concertinaing with Leclerc, really, weren't we? We weren't really getting anywhere. But also weren't really losing anything. And then the first round of pit stops, what we've managed to do is build a good gap. We've undercut Leclerc, or overcut, or some kind of cut to Leclerc. And now with 5.5 seconds up the road, he's gone back onto the hard tyres, which must be all he had left, I guess. Or he's only got one set of mediums, so he'll be running those at the end of the race. I'm not going to overtake here, mate. There's not enough space. Come on. Go, 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 go. Go! Honestly, that might be as much my fault as his, but... bit of time lost there. We lost half a second at least to that. We've been kind of in control of the race since the first round of pit stops. So I'm just trying to stay focused. Stay in control.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Right, back onto the mediums. And then that's the last stint, isn't it? Quick check of the tyres. Not that I can do it yet, but we'll have a quick check of the tyres when we can. We're laughing for tyres. Obviously it's Monaco, it's not a heavy tyre wear track.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Thank you very much. Mark reading our minds there. Just trying to manage the car as much as I can now. Not Qatar or Singapore, no. We've got a solid gap, 5.5 to Leclerc. So we're just going to manage that. Not pushing too hard. Not putting ourselves under any more risk than we have to. Honestly, if I catch David at that point, I'm going straight up the back of him. Pause. And into the ocean. He's going to be a ramp for me. That's plan D. Plan David. And then Matt owes me £1 grand.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap.
Plan B
Box
for
this
boat.
lap.
Oh yeah. Be like a Mission Impossible film. Land in a car, well, Fast and Furious, I guess. Land in a car on a boat. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the boat.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Okay. Boxing this lap, Mark. Boxing this lap.
Okay, let's go now. Come on.
We're going
That's
now.
Fantastic.
We're going
Faster
now.
than we were expecting. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Time to see if the boats actually work. I've got to hope that Lewis is going to the end. No, not going to the end even. Oh, there's a lot of grip in these tyres right now. Let's not take too much out of them. Same as always, we need that grip at the end. Hopefully, we're not defending from anybody, but you never know. Early on the brakes. Don't want to catch him and lose a bit of wing. That's where we want to catch him. Get that job done. Bit nervous about that, but we got the job done. We needed to get past him ASAP, just in case. Thank you very much. Yeah, just in case he isn't stopping before the end, which is a real possibility, to be fair. Tyre wear's not a massive issue here. David's in the pits.
Okay, David's in the pit lane. David in the pits.
Yeah, we're dropping Lewis quickly, so either he's maintaining his tyres or they're gone for him. But he did stop later than us. Come on, Jack. Ugh.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 50.4 seconds.
10 laps. 10 to go. So what? Lewis has got a 5-second gap that's coming down slowly back to Lando. Indicators. Yeah, definitely needed them there, didn't I? It's me just being impatient and that would save myself time if I'd just waited, because he'd have moved over down here, so I should have just waited. Imagine the ribbon I'd have got if that had ended our race. Oh.
Norris has just put in the fastest lap of the race so far.
That's alright. Norris can keep the fastest lap. Be no good with Audi coming, they wouldn't use them. Yeah, that BMW, they wouldn't even fit the stalk. Could have just stuck his hand out the cockpit, couldn't he, like a cyclist? Right, so 6.5-ish to Lando. Obviously that's concertinaing with the track. But if we can keep that around about there, I'm going to be more than happy. Just punch myself in the bladder. Really didn't need that. Let's keep an eye on that gap. Force him to pit with us, yeah. Yeah, I could have just send him down the pit lane, yeah. What an idea. Literally is problem solved, isn't it? That's a proper online racing tactic, that, isn't it? Just send them down the pit lane. Crash them into the pit wall. I love it. I don't love it. Okay, so we've lost a touch of time to Lando on that lap. But we can afford a bit to go. It's not a major issue if we lose a bit of time to him. As Murray Walker would say, it's one thing to catch up. It's a completely different thing to overtake.
No need to worry about
Especially here.
now. Everything's looking good.
Nice little slide. Enjoyed that. Alright, one time I raced my friend. I had 0 front wing. Wow. That's some tactics, that is. Just, yeah. Wow. Some revs there, wasn't there? Where are we? 5.1 at the moment. Five and a half. Again, that's okay. We can afford to lose a bit to him. Four to go. Four laps. After Leclerc's dominance at the start, he's not been able to maintain it, has he? He's dropped himself back down to third. Yeah, we're sitting around 5 seconds. That's good. He can take big chunks out of us a lap now, and
Gap to your teammate behind.
we're still golden.
55.7 seconds.
Nearly a minute back to David. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the opportunity to send it into the harbour. But we are. Don't say it. Just don't say it. Just don't say it. Because you will bin it at the final corner. You were on F1 for 17 hours last week. 17 hours. Oh, that's a lot of time. To be fair, I probably did that on Sengoku Dynasty as well. I've absolutely smashed through that game. Love it. I just get to pretend to be a samurai and build myself massive mansions and stuff. It's great. We did do a 24-hour F1 stream. Well, 23 hours technically, but we raced some amazing money. We raced some. We raced some money. We raised some good money. 250 quid. All in. Yeah, when you found us. We raised some amazing money. Me and Craig had a good laugh. Both knackered, but, you know, it's all fun. And Panica Datrick made her debut on our stream. Someone who maybe we'll see again at the end of the year.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Oh, there's a wall there, Ben. Final lap. 3 seconds back to Lando. Loads of time back to Lando. We're okay for that. Nice and gentle on the throttle. Stay away from the walls. Early on the brakes. Get it through there. Let's not get any penalties. As always, nice and gently around the last couple of corners. And what we've done here now is... Don't say it yet, don't say it yet, don't say it yet, don't say it yet. We've only gone and won at Monaco.
Absolutely awesome. Just
What have we done there? Jesus. Cannot confirm or deny their involvement in any future streams. Oh, Panica. Come on, guys. It was a bit of a boring race, wasn't it? 2 overtakes we made. 2 overtakes. Yeah, we did all our work at the pit stop, didn't we? Yes, look at him. Look.
But I think it shows great strength in an athlete as a driver when you can overcome a day like this. And
thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the support. Thanks for sticking with us during a boring race. What excitement, Crofty. What excitement.
Who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
1.2 at the end. We did take the last half of that lap extremely carefully just to protect our victory. Let's have a look then. Where does that put us? So we're 80 points behind Lando now. 80. Well, 79, but you know. Yeah, I think that's kind of an insurmountable gap. There are a few good races for us coming up. Canada's the main one. I think Canada, we could be looking at a good victory there. So Canada's the main one for us. Fingers crossed. What are you doing, Ben? I don't really know, Ben. But the rest of the season, we're gonna have to work hard to get anywhere near to Lando for the Drivers' Championship. Constructors, well, how's David doing? What's he got? 8 points. 8 points. Cheers, David. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 points. We're probably going to be around about where we finished last year. So where did we come? Was it 5th we were last year? 5th or 6th? Something like that. I think that realistically, just because I'm sort of punching above where the car should be, I think realistically it's all going to be on me, obviously. So, is that the turning point of the season now? Obviously, Lando demonstrated unreal pace in Imola. I demonstrated an unbelievable ability to crash. Oh, we've got our bonuses back. Always nice. What a victory. I can't believe it. What a victory. Well happy with that.
Hey, Chief. Engineering need your attention on something.
So, like I said, thank you so much to everyone for their support this morning. Chat's been nice and lively. It's been good fun. Nice to have a bit of a serious conversation as well with Craig in the middle there. He's got a great ability to make me feel like I'm wrong. And I love it. Because that, like, conversations like that is like, that's how you find out, like, about people. And it's great. It's great. I love that. So, yeah, thanks for that. Genuinely, thank you for that. You're wrong, but thank you for that. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so thanks so much for everyone for being here. Thank you for the support. As always, our pokey little channel at the end of Twitch really appreciates everyone that's been here, whether it's for 10 seconds, 10 minutes, or 10 hours. We really appreciate you being here, and that's why we do it. We just have a good laugh, and it's nice to meet new people and share our journeys. So thanks to everyone that's been here. If you have enjoyed it, you know where the follow button is. Give us a follow over there. Find us on the TikTok as well, because like I said, I've actually pulled my finger out and sent some good things over to Craig. So hopefully there'll be some funny TikToks. Not that there isn't, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so jump over to the TikTok. We're at Stickman Streams. Yeah, and we'll see you over there. Honestly, I know Craig puts a lot of time in, so yeah, all the support is really appreciated, as always. So thank you, everybody. Take care. We're here same time next week. Okay, no worries, Shadow. But yeah, we'll see you here then. Take care, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Chloe. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, everybody. Bye.